We go to Horizon Charter School daily.
Hello, my name is Josue.
My name is Chris. You probably heard our previous work from How to Make Sandwiches and or
The Shroud of Turin.
The Shroud of Turin?
The Shroud of Turin.
So today instead we're going to be giving a virtual tour on the school and the surrounding area, including the playground and the building. So our first picture here shows some students learning media class. This is the class we're recording right now, so we know some of these students, don't we?
Yes, we do. This is also a study hall classroom, and people outside of the school use it for things like
school, where they can learn how to use computers for people who normally wouldn't. These hallways used to be pretty bare. This, again, is right outside of the study hall and Mr. Swiven's class. So these hallways used to be pretty bare, but Martha Fernandez, one of the moms, and she decided to make the hallways look a little bit nicer. So she put up maps and pictures of different things that you can find and have to do with the faith, because this, of course, does belong to the church, and it's being used by the school. This right here shows the image of the Virgen de Guadalupe, which, as most of us know, is the church that is located right outside, and we have a pretty good view, don't we?
This picture is a downstairs hallway right on the bottom of Mr. Swiven's class. As you can see, there is a classroom right there that belongs to Ms. Bauman.
Now, Fun fact about the classroom, Josue, is that it used to be filled with offices, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
And the ladies at the old office were real mean, weren't they?
Well, they weren't mean. We were just pushing their buttons.
I guess that's how it goes. Here are the pictures, while a little bit blurry. These are pictures of Bishop Jaime Soto and of Pope Benedict XVI. Alright, so would you like to explain what this is?
This is the game room / office. Mr. Carlos and Miss Sophie plus Miss Alejandra work here.
Don't forget Mr. Bryce.
And Mr. Bryce too. But as you can see, this part is just the game room. More into the room, you can see their offices.
There's Mr. Carlos, Mr. Carlos, Mr. Carlos. There's Mr. Carlos, working hard, like usual, while he's not helping out in PE. This is Alejandra's office, along with Mr. Bryce's office, and there's the copier.
It's still part of the game room. As you can see, that's the air hockey table.
And this window right here actually used to be where people came to register their kids for catechism. Up until about 2 years ago, the room was actually occupied by the office of the church. This is a picture of Mr. Carlos's office that shows a local painter. His name is slipping my mind right now, but the man eventually began to take drugs, and he got so poor that he had to start making his paintings on newspaper. As you can't see from here, but all his paintings, Mr. Carlos has 2 or 3, all his paintings are made on newspaper because that's the only writing material he could find.
This is just a dictionary in Mr. Carlos's office. People come here and they just look up a word and then they leave.
Alright, so this right here is Mr. Schneider's work, and he's showing off some of the beautiful artwork that some of his students have done in the past.
This also used to be Miss Neal's classroom before she left.
Unfortunately, she had to go teach in Roseville, right?
Yes. Who else? Oh, and Mr. Davis's classroom also.
Mr. Davis's class runs here on Mondays and Wednesdays, while the other teachers aren't here.
One fact is that Mr. Davis used to teach here on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Here's the heavy homework that Mr. Davis and Mr. Schneider conjointly leave all his wonderful students.
There's the windows of Mr. Davis and Mr. Schneider's classroom.
Obviously, there's a lot of light in here. And here are some students working Ms. Voss's class.
As you can see, a student saying hi all the way in the back. Handsome man or something like that.
And there is the glow coming off of such a handsome man that is standing right near the stairs trying to block the sun. One fact is this school actually has 2 stairs.
One for the boys,
one for the girls, because they don't trust us.
But now we use both of them anyway.
This is the outside of the building where most people usually knock when they need something, and the doorbell can get very annoying, but hey, that's what we have to do. This building was made before the church, which was established in 1958. So this building is at least 50 years old.
This window is Miss Obi's window,
which she has an office right by the door. Here's the wall, And the sidewalk, as you can see, it connects this building to the building across the street, which we will be showing you in just a few minutes.
There's a sign outside of the school.
Here's more of the sidewalk, and here's some pictures along our trip to the playground.
Here you can see it better.
This is the building. As you can see, Father Octavio really enjoyed the light. So he put in a lot of windows, but at the same time he liked his privacy, so he put in a lot of blinds.
Outside of Mrs. Voss's room, also Mr. Jackson. And there's a student saying hi.
Or something saying hi. How do you know it's not a ghost?
I just hope it isn't, Chris.
Well, in this place, you never know. I don't find this funny.
Neither do I, Chris.
Here's the parking lot, which technically isn't our area, but it was on the way, so we snapped a few pictures of it.
And we use it anyway. This right here is Mr. Carlos's car.
Fun fact is, students in the past years, I'm not going to say that we were involved, students threw a perfect Hail Mary pass in the parking lot. Unfortunately, he tripped and he fell right before he caught the ball. The ball came flying and dented Mr. Carlos's car, a landmark you can still see today.
Fun fact is, if you look closely in the back, Mr. Carlos has a wasp stuck in the back. It is 301, but it is dead now.
That was a wasp on steroids. Have you seen the size of it?
Yes, I did.
Check out those rims. Talk about pimp my ride.
There's more of the sidewalk.
And no, there isn't something wrong with our camera. That's the fence. Here's more cars. I don't know whose they are.
And more cars. And to our surprise,
more cars! Oh my gosh! And there is Brother Andres. Fun fact is he is all over the internet.
you can find them in Wikipedia or
Google Images. Here is the playground, like we had said we would show you. This right here,
my swag. Oh, the girls love my swag.
This right here used to be a sandbox until they turned it into a little grotto. Fun fact is, when it was a sandbox,
When we were
wee little tiny kids.
we buried a doll that looked like Chucky.
Scary fact is that after we had buried it, at least 3 feet down, the doll reappeared a day later in the generator. Or as you can imagine, we were very, very scared.
More cars.
Fun fact is that used to have a tire swing on it until someone fell off.
The three high school girls got on it, somebody swung it, and
It broke. And, well, obviously we don't have a tire swing anymore.
correct.
As you can see, there's some more students, some more parents talking. Maybe they're getting in trouble, maybe they don't. We didn't ask.
This is the gazebo, right? This is where kids, parents alike, sit to eat their lunch or just relax.
And here, as you can see, in the far left corner is the playground.
Which we will show more later.
Who is that handsome young man being so brave going into the fiery depths of the basement? That is the roof of the fiery depths of the basement. And so, our adventure begins. We're being told that this is a storage area, as if we actually believe.
More storage area.
There's tools, more tools, and there is wood on the roof. What does this mean? It means that we can get termites.
This looks like a slaughter hazard, I'm not gonna lie, look at it. Keep my hiccup in there.
And there's a vacuum hose, and there is a student going into the boiler room.
What will happen in there?
These are the stairs to get down to the basement and into the boiler room from the other side.
Of course, we could not journey in there because Brother Andres restricted it.
We would have to become priests to get through there.
But that's not gonna happen.
Not today anyways.
Yeah.
And this is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Dun dun dun!
The boiler. Oh, sorry, that was a bad evil laugh, hopefully. Ha!
This is some bicycles. I never knew people could leave bicycles in the boiler room.
And this, is that a ghost?
Is that just a person?
Is that a ghost?
Or is it just a ghost?
Or is it just a ghost?
Or is it a goal?
Oh, and he's gone! Oh my god! Ah!
He's gone!
He's gone!
So now we're gonna travel back out of the basement.
And there's the corner to to the stairs.
That's what's coming out.
And this, as you can see, is someone in a white shirt.
Like we said, here's more of the playground. Now there's 2 students walking.
One student walking. Many students leaving. And this is the handicap ramp,
That again is a gazebo in a
which
different
is pretty big. And man, have we had some memories on.
this playground.
We used to play pirate ship and guns and lots of other stupid little boy games.
There's more of the playground.
More of the playground. There's a slide, purple like Barney the dinosaur, which we all used to watch. We all know that. Why am I denying it?
More of the playground in a different view.
So,
Fun fact.
this area, as you can see, is pretty colorful. It's got a playground. Before the church had it, this actually used to be a daycare that was run by the nuns. Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Until next time, this is Chris.
And Jose.
Signing off.